What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. Thank you for tuning in to XLR Land of University Radio. I'm Thomas.
I'm Markais.
All right, and it's just the two of us today. Joe had a very special thing to do today. I don't know why. He's just hanging. He decided that he likes that we're second choice. That we're his sloppy seconds, and it's fine. It's okay.
I don't know if you can phrase it like that.
I just did, didn't I?
You did.
All right, but before we begin this episode, I just wanted to let you all know that this episode, the YouTube version, is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends is an immersive online experience with everything you'd expect from a brand new RPG title. It's got an amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fights, PvP battles, and hundreds of never before seen champions to collect and customize. Raid Shadow Legends is getting big really fast, so you should definitely get in early. Starting now will give you a huge head start, and there's also a crazy upcoming special tournament with crazy prizes. Not to mention, this game is absolutely free. So go ahead and check out the video description to find out more about Raid Shadow Legends. And if you use the code SRUD Legends, that is SRUDLEGENDS, you will get 50,000 silver right off the bat. So go check out Raid Shadow Legends on the App Store or Google Play Store for free. All right.
Now, hold on, Mr. Thomas. Do you want to tell them about the clan we made?
I'm not going to lie. I just made that up. We're not actually smart. I know nothing about Raid Shadow Legends. But if I keep doing this, I feel like someone's going to be like, man, he's really energetic. He's really happy. Someone might, I should sponsor him, you know? And then, get my... So if I'm going to do that every episode, just, sponsor it and be like, Raid Shadow Legends, or what I did a few weeks ago, Molvod VPN. If you guys are watching, I would love to sponsor you. Wait, no, I don't. I would love you to sponsor me.
Let me give you money.
Yeah, so I just realized every movement I make, I have a rain jacket on, so every movement I make you can hear. So Markais, entertain them for a second while I take it off.
Oh, okay. So you no longer hear the plastic bag ruffling from Thomas. Thank God, it's actually getting really annoying. Yeah. But also, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I know it's really rainy outside, and that sucks. But hope y'all are keeping warm and dry during this wet day.
I hope you guys are keeping warm and dry during this unprecedented time. So
now back to you with the weather.
I hate the unprecedented or those commercials that are like, we're going through a tough time right now, or we're going through unprecedented. Come on, everyone's sad. Don't keep reminding us that. Which is why today's episode is actually, we're going to try to invoke the opposite emotion of sadness. We're going to invoke happiness today.
Joy. Laughter.
Joy even. Lust even. Depends. I don't know. Sure. Why not? So today we decided that we are going to have a joke off. So I'd like to think a joke off. So I would like to think that we're some funny dudes. They wouldn't have let us on the air if we weren't. It's our I'd say very refined, classy sense of humor has gotten us in trouble several times, but but I still feel like we're funny dudes, and we make each other laugh fairly often. But I figured we should record it and profit off of it. Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes, Raid sponsor us, my guys.
I should actually play it just so I know what I'm talking about when I make fun of it. I
don't think.
Not that I make fun of
I haven't played it, but I don't think
it's not my type of game. I don't like the collecting champions kind of game.
Yeah.
But so we're gonna joke and we're gonna make each other laugh, and we could keep points, but we probably aren't gonna laugh as much. We're just gonna. Most of these are pretty cringy because jokes, like actual setup jokes that have a punchline, typically aren't very funny to me. It's like situational things, like statements that get me to laugh, and I think get you to laugh. Not like actual setup jokes or anything like that.
It's just funny things.
Or stories. Happen. Stories make me laugh too. Especially remember we were listening to the Randy Feltface Gumtree story.
Yes, that. Yes.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Those funny stories like that are funny. And the creepiest laugh I've ever.
We gotta get out of here.
Morgan. I bought a bookshelf on Gumtree. It's very inappropriate, but it's a fantastic. Randy orders a bookshelf off Gumtree. Look it up. It's hilarious. But I figured we should go ahead and begin. Or should we tell the... So we're both criminals now.
Oh, yeah, we're both criminals.
So it was weird. We both independently got pulled over for the first time, like on the same day, but like we were in different cars and not anywhere. I was in Waterloo and you were in...
I was coming out of Lander.
You were in Lander. You were in Lander. So I guess I could tell this story really quick. It's not actually that funny. I was driving down this road going to Lake Greenwood, and I see... I guess I didn't see the sign because most, those old like southern highways, most of it like 55. So I was going 55. And it was not 55. It was 45. So he wasn't in a big hurry. It was very like there was nobody out there. And he didn't even turn his siren on. I just look over and there's a cop behind me and his lights are going off. And I was like, okay, obviously. I had this weird thing in the back of my head though that like I was going to pull over and then he was going to pass me and like, okay, I'm good. Like he wasn't actually going really slow behind me. It was a different car that he was going behind. So I pull over and I like have my hands on the steering wheel and he said, I barely understood what he was saying, but he was like, relax, man, you're good. I'm just going to give you a warning, but you were going a little fast over there. And I was like, okay, thank you. He's like, you own this car? And I'm like, no, sir, my dad owns this car. He's like, okay, well, I'm just going to need your license. And then he took it back. He sat in his car filing something for 5 minutes. And he's like, all right, Mr. Hitchum, well, you have a nice day. And just keep in mind that all these roads are out here about 45 most of the time. Sometimes it gets to 55, but you just got to pay attention. And I was like, yes, sir, thank you. You have you stay safe out there. And that was it. Like I'm not going to I wasn't about to like, I know my rights.
I'm a free man of the state. You can't do this.
Yeah, I'm not. First off, I love when people say I know my rights because
they don't
know their rights. Everyone who says I know my rights does not know their rights. Because I watch, my sister watches live PD and I'll watch it with her sometimes. It's like the people who are like I know my rights don't. Like I know my rights. You can't ask me to get out of the car. Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
And if you refuse to, well, then they're just gonna take your car.
Okay. It's like let's not go there.
No, they'll just take your car. They'll make you
take your
there.
wife. They
just
just ruin your life.
They take the kids too.
They just take the kids. They're just like Karen. They're just like my ex-wife. They just take my kids.
They're no longer your kids.
They just take your wife out on a nice dinner, so your wife slowly falls in love with them and just gets distance from you. Oh, just me? Is that just Greenville Police?
No, I was just thinking that.
Is that GPD? Is that
there
it?
was a joke that I read that was like very similar to what you were saying.
I know, me too. I think we might have seen the same one. But so, do you want to tell? I mean, but our stories aren't very funny. But like, I did get a warning. We both got warnings.
Yeah, we both got warnings.
It was the first time I've been driving for almost 5 years, and it was the first time I'd ever been pulled over. So I just always pay attention.
Well,
Markais has been right out the gate.
Yeah, pretty much right out the gate.
But it wasn't a disciplinary thing. It was like your headlight was out.
Yeah. So like, y'all may not know this, but I am a DoorDash driver, and I had just finished a delivery at Lander. I was pulling out, and I saw the police SUV like, sitting about to come out into the road. I was like, you know what'd be funny? If he notices that my headlight is out, which is very obviously out, and he like decides to pull me over, and not even like 5 seconds of me passing him, he pulls out and turns on his light like, I shouldn't have said anything. I should not have said anything.
You know what would be really funny?
If he did exactly what I don't want him to do, and everybody else has been ignoring, but he did it, and he pulled me over. And so I didn't do what you did was, keep my hands on the steering wheel because I already know like what they're going to ask for.
You just started.
You
started quickly rifling through your glove box and like.
Yeah, I started already
pull out your.
No. That's under the seat, man. It's like I'm joking, but I just started like already getting like my stuff out for him and everything, so he doesn't say I have to sit there and wait.
Okay, I will say typically you should just wait for them to ask.
Yeah, but it's like I wasn't thinking. I was like kind of. Embarrassed and nervous, so I was
just quickly
like,
going through, like freaking out. Like
you go out to some car, he's like, "Hey, I need your license and registration." I was like,
"Yeah,
I
already got it. Already got it."
He's like, "Oh, it's in your glove box." I was like, "Yes, sir, it's in my glove box. I'm just getting it out real quick."
Yeah, that's what's in my glove box. So,
not the Twix. I don't have any Twinkies in my glove box.
You just that'd be a great just like try to get pulled over and then just like you're like, all right, it's in my glove box, and you open it and just Twinkies just fall out. You're like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so
You
sorry.
know, I had a cold night. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then you just grab.
Bro, I'm just
You're
trying
like,
to keep
what the heck?
prepared
There's
for, like,
just so many Twinkies everywhere.
just in case Zombielands happen, I always have Twinkies, okay? Just gotta stay prepared.
Like, I feel like those things are like McDonald's burgers. They just last forever. Is that true?
That's the joke in the Zombieland.
I've never seen Zombieland. But
It's like this dude is like, he is obsessed with finding a Twinkie. He wants to find a Twinkie, so he's going everywhere to find a Twinkie.
right. Oh, that's the point of the show.
It's not the entire point of the show, but like that is like one of the main jokes of the show is that this dude is very obsessed with Twinkies and he wants one.
Huh.
So he just drags I forget the guy's name in the movie, but he drags around looking for a Twinkie.
Okay. So I'm on. If you guys are listening on the Radio FX app, please comment. If you click the go button, there'll be like a little message app, and you can comment. Shout out to Scotty Rocket from a lot of TV shows, a lot of radio shows. She has Tupac. She has Love Affair with Life every Thursday at 9. Tupac every Tuesday at 9. Says tonight. And then one that I'm not going to say because I will mess it up. But she has a cool, funny show that has a name that I won't say. Because I'll mess it up.
Say it, Thomas.
It's quite a tongue twister, if you
Say
will.
it.
Knocking Futz.
There you go. Say it
That
slow,
was the
not fast.
scariest sentence I've ever said.
Listen, it would have been your fault. It would have been her fault.
But she commented and said I was quite convinced that you were sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. So I think I'm doing a good job. So Raid Shadow Legends or any crappy app, if you guys want to sponsor us.
Wow, Thomas.
I mean, most apps are pretty not great.
Thomas,
but
that's not how you get a sponsorship, bro.
I mean, every wonderful app, because every app is wonderful in its own way.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and start out.
You gotta make their ego feel good.
I love watching ads every time I complete one round in a game.
Yeah, I love just like watching YouTube videos and then immediately like a 10-second ad comes up and I can't skip it.
I love seeing your ads on Instagram for a game that makes it look a lot more fun in the ad, and then when you actually play it, it's not very fun and incomplete. And it makes it seem like it's an online game, but it's actually just an AI, and you're always going to beat them. Markais,
Yeah.
what do you call a dog that can do magic?
Fido.
What?
I don't know.
A labracadabrador.
I was
Making me look bad.
I was really hoping that the show wouldn't be like this today, but it is gonna be like this today, isn't it?
It's just going to be like a... All right. Now you do me. You say the joke. That's what I meant to say.
Is that permission granted? I'm joking.
On air. Live look at the...
A Vicks vapor rub truck overturned on
Wait,
the
say
highway.
that whole thing again.
A Vicks vapor rub truck overturned on the highway this morning. Amazingly, there was no congestion for 8 hours.
Okay. That's funny. I like that. There's no congestion for...
Also, congestion, you'll be fine.
I want to point out that Mrs. Scotty Rocket gave me a good idea.
Oh.
The Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom is sponsored by XLR Lander University Radio. No, I was going to say a long thing, but I can't.
Smashing.
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 All right. I'm starting to read a horror novel in Braille. Something bad's about to happen. I can feel it. Almost. It was pretty funny, right? It makes me hurt.
It makes me hurt.
Look, here's the disadvantage here is that I genuinely think all of the jokes I'm saying are hilarious.
This is torture.
I genuinely like all the jokes I'm saying. Oh man. Hit me with it.
A cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere.
I get it. But I get it. Markais is in pain right now. He does not enjoy what we're doing right now.
I don't mind it.
Okay, this was a story.
No,
this one is a story.
Oh, okay.
Did you say tell me a story, Markais?
No. So, once upon a time in a faraway place.
Yep. I was in it.
You was in it?
Okay, well.
I mean, you are in the story.
I'm in the story?
You're the main character, dude.
I'm the main character of the story?
Yes, you're the protagonist.
Okay, what is it about?
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
So happy about that.
But you know what? There is a happy ending.
Uh-huh.
You
die?
No.
Okay.
You find a magical guitar.
A magical guitar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it can play any song you want.
Okay.
And you go on to be a famous rock star. You become the Elvis Presley of modern day.
All
Without
right.
the peanut butter and all the other things attached with him.
Of all... Yep. Of all
Yep.
the things, of all the bad things attached to Elvis Presley, peanut butter and banana sandwiches is at the top of the list. No.
Yeah, I don't think you want me to say anything else.
So I'm gonna have a career just stealing music from black people and dying from drugs. Yes, dreams do come true. All right. I have a story.
Oh, tell me.
Two hunters are out in the woods. When one of them collapses. He's not breathing and his eyes are sort of glazed over. The other guy freaks out, whips out his phone and calls 911. I think my friend is dead, he yells. What do I do? And the operator says, calm down. First, let's make sure he's dead. Then there's a silence. Then, back on the phone. All right, now what?
What did he do?
Just shot him.
Bah, 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 bah. He's dead now.
All right, okay, what next?
The job is finished.
See, that one got a laugh out of you. That was good. Haha, I win, guys.
No.
I made him laugh.
Okay.
Oh boy, he's clearing his throat for this one.
I have one for you.
I would hope so. Who else would it be for?
It'll be for the mystical presence in the room. Hello there, ghost man.
It's Joe.
Joe is in spirit. Anyway, late one night, a burglar broke into a house. While he was sneaking around, he heard a voice say, Jesus is watching you. He looked around and saw nothing. He kept on creeping and again heard, Hey, Jesus is watching you. In a dark corner, he saw a cage with a parrot inside. The burglar asked the parrot, Was it you who said Jesus is watching me? The parrot replied, Yes. Relieved, the burglar asked, What is your name? The parrot said, Clarence. The burglar said, That's a stupid name for a parrot. What idiot named you Clarence? The parrot answered, The same idiot they named the Rottweiler Jesus.
Okay. So, okay. Clarence is a dumb name for a parrot.
Well, Clarence is just trying to help him out. Jesus.
Jesus is okay, we're not.
Jesus is watching you, man.
Jesus is watching you, man? Is that what
Jesus is watching you, man.
Jesus is watching you, man.
I'm not going to say that. Well, I could say, but it'll deviate from what today's topic is.
Yes, but today's topic is jokes. And I just realized we're going to finish these a lot earlier, but I have another topic on hand. So.
I can tell you, I can say something.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. A man ordered soup at a restaurant. Waiter, the waiter comes up. Waiter, will you try the soup? What's wrong, sir? Is it too cold? No, just try the soup. Is it too hot? Just try the soup. Is it too spicy, sir? Will you try the frickin' soup, sir? If there's something wrong with the soup, just try the soup. Okay, fine, I'll try the soup. Where's the spoon? Exactly.
You made that process a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Hey, man,
Yeah, you just be that's what you need to do, guys. If you're ever at a restaurant and you don't have silverware, just be a jerk to the waiter.
Hey, eat my steak, sir.
I can't possibly eat it without a knife.
Exactly.
Do you think I can?
Where's my knife?
Where's the knife?
Where's the knife, man?
Where's the knife?
I need it.
Where is it? You know the little cuddy thing? Where is it? Give me the knife. Give me the knife. A fork too, if you want. I can do a spoon too. It's pork, actually.
No more Fortnite.
No. All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready for whatever you're about to say.
I'm deciding. I'm deciding on which one to pick.
You just have a list. Just.
Well, I'm not doing it in order.
Oh, okay.
In a Catholic school cafeteria.
No. No.
In none places a note in front of a pile of apples. Only take one. God is watching. Further down the line, there is a pile of cookies. A little boy makes his own note. Take all you want. God is watching the apples.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like a newspaper type joke.
I know.
That's a joke my grandparents would laugh at.
Thomas, I didn't say my jokes were good. I said I found jokes.
I said mine are gold. Mine are comedic. I didn't do them unless I actually laughed at them. Jokes aren't really funny though. Yeah, I guess I can. Okay. My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo.
Oh my God.
So I had to put my foot down.
See, Thomas.
He had to put his foot down. He had to put his foot.
Shut up.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I don't know. I genuinely thought that one was funny.
You really like that jokes, don't you?
I really liked stupid puns like that, yeah.
Should have made all of mine puns, but I didn't want to do that.
Why not? I would have laughed at all of them.
Yeah, I know. A bank robber pulls out a gun, points it at the teller and says, "Give me all the money, or your geography." The puzzled teller replies, "Did you mean to say, or your history?" The robber says, "Don't change the subject!"
I tried really hard not to laugh at that. Dang it. I think all of these are funny and I don't know why. Is there something wrong with me? Is that it?
Your sense of humor is broken.
Apparently. Because I genuinely think all of these are funny. Oh no. Okay. The dentist warns his patient. This might be a little bit painful. The patient says, that's okay. I'll handle it. And the dentist sighs. For a while now, I've been sleeping with your wife. Boom. Let's go, Dennis. Woo woo. Here's the T. Yeah, you can't say the rest.
Yeah,
of it.
exactly.
Can't say the actual part.
The T.
I think it's like an old 90s rap song, but like, you know how they'll have like little like now it's like just a noise, like a brah, or like a.
You mean ad-libs?
Yeah, like something like that. But it's a beat, and then it's like It's literally that over and over again. I think it's a Junior Mafia song. No, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, which I believe is Junior Mafia, right?
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, so every time that's exactly what it is. And you can't sing that song.
No, I can't.
No.
The first line is just playing in my head.
Get money. Get money.
What's up, Biggie?
How you living, Biggie Smalls? I'm merchant. But okay, so I watched the Netflix documentary on him. It's very good, and I highly recommend it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I believe it's called Notorious B.I.G. I Got a Story to Tell. So I highly recommend it if you like rap music.
I should watch it. I will watch it.
It's only like it sort of slows down in the middle, but overall I enjoyed most of it. I thought it was a little, if we're going into it, I thought it was a little, they made him seem like too good of a person, you know? Like, I don't actually think he was that good of a person. I'm sure they sort of glossed over the fact that he was in gangs and stuff. But overall, it was an enjoyable documentary.
Okay. Two guys are walking through a game park. They come across a line.
Game park?
Yeah, a game park.
I don't know. Game park?
I don't know. I'm just reading the joke verbatim.
Okay.
They come across a lion that has not eaten for days. The lion starts chasing the two men. They run as fast as they can, and the one guy starts getting tired and decides to say a prayer. Please, turn this lion into a Christian, Lord. He looks to see if the lion is still chasing, and he sees the lion on its knees. Happy to see his prayers answered, he turns around and heads towards the lion. As he comes closer to the lion, he hears that it's praying, and it says, "Thank you, Lord, for the food I am about to receive."
That was good. A game park, by the way, is now you go. I guess you go and poach animals.
I get. Oh, you know what? That's probably what it is.
I don't. Which good for him. Good for that lion. You don't need to kill. Don't kill lions.
Don't
guys.
kill lions.
Don't
bro.
kill endangered. Well, I don't know. I don't think lions are endangered, but I don't think it's good to kill them.
No, don't kill them.
Just kill like things that are acceptable to kill,
Deers.
like deers and turkeys and chickens and cows and dogs and
Whoa. Listen.
and small children and the infidels.
We leave dogs, children, leave those alone.
But the infidels were allowed to. Those are a fair game.
Thomas, you're crossing a dangerous line here, sir.
Am I?
You're crossing.
Are you scared?
I'm never scared.
Okay. I'll acquiesce. I'll acquiesce. Fine. Killing dogs might not be a good thing to do.
Oh, this is Cujo. Then kill it.
Then yeah, they should have killed that dog immediately.
They should have killed the
The
dog.
fact that they didn't just grab a gun and shoot that dog is a problem. Actually, I've never seen the movie. Did they try to shoot him?
They couldn't because I don't think the woman had a gun.
Well, that's your first mistake. So first step, get a gun. Second step, shoot your dog.
I haven't seen that movie in a very long time.
Okay. I haven't read the book, but
I'm pretty sure. I think the man had the gun, but Cujo just ate him.
oh, okay. Cool.
Cujo just killed him.
A man is in court for murder. The judge: how could you kill 24 people? What on earth is wrong with you? And the driver said, I was driving at 50 miles an hour and I saw two men crossing the road. On the road side, there was a restaurant with outside seating. I tried to hit the brakes, but I realized they weren't working. So I had to make a decision. Either hit the two men or run into the restaurant. And the judge said, you would hit the two men, of course. And he said, exactly. I hit the first man and the other man ran inside the restaurant, so I followed him.
Commit to the damage.
Commit to the damage. All right.
I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again.
Yep. Murder.
All right.
The voice is
No, not now.
Okay. A child goes to his father and asks, Father, how do parents think of a name for their children? The father answers, well, son, the night before the mother gives birth, the father goes into the woods and camps for the night. When he wakes the following morning, the first thing he sees is what he names his children, which is why your sister is named Soaring Eagle.
Soaring Eagle?
Soaring Eagle.
Oh, God. Okay.
Why do you ask? Bear poop.
No, this is the way you're looking at me. You're like, which I'd imagine is how I'm looking at you. Just please laugh, please laugh, please laugh, please
Bear
laugh.
poop.
What about you? Bear poop?
Bear poop. Poopy bear.
Okay.
Poopy bear.
What's the monkey?
Monkey. Return to monk.
No. Or evolve crab.
Evolve to crab.
All right.
Neuron activation.
A man goes to see his rabbi. Rabbi, something terrible is happening and I have to talk about it. The rabbi says, what's wrong? The man replies, my wife is trying to poison me. The rabbi, very surprised, says, why do you think your wife is trying to poison you? And the man answers, repeating his suspicion, I'm telling you, my wife is trying to poison me. What should I do? The rabbi thinks for a minute and then says, give me a week to get to the bottom of this and I'll call you after I get back and tell you what I found. A week later, the rabbi calls the man and says, well, I had a talk with your wife the other day. She was on the phone with me for about 3 hours, nonstop. Would you like my advice? The man says, yes, please. And the rabbi says, take the poison. Haha, it's the good old I hate my wife joke. Boomer humor.
Boomer humor. Boomer.
I hate my wife.
Silence.
I'm unhappy in life.
Oh, boomers.
Did you see, this was like a year ago, but did you see, it was the New Zealand Parliament, and this guy just finished talking, and then the young representative comes up and says, okay, boomer. And then
Yes, I heard about that.
I was like, what a legend. Yeah, that's the, I don't get, and here's the thing, I'm single, and I haven't been in a relationship for a while, but like, is it common to just hate your wife? Is that the thing? Is that like a joke that is a funny thing, or is like do you all actually hate your wife? Like, what about...
I don't know. I'm not a boomer.
Is it just a boomer thing to hate your wife?
Well, maybe because like the circumstances of the relationship itself.
Maybe. I think everyone's just unhappy, and it's just like...
It just rubs off on the wife.
I guess.
The director just...
How many do you have left?
I have 3. How many do you have?
I have 1. How did this happen?
How do you... What?
I don't know.
Can you not count?
Hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because I skipped 1. Okay, so I'm gonna say mine because. Well, no, you say 1, and then we're gonna take a little bit of a break.
I guess you got to find like another one.
No. We're the same. I do because I started before you.
Oh, okay. A teacher asks her students to use the word beans in a sentence. My father grows beans, said one girl. My mother cooks beans, said one boy. A third student spoke up. We are all human beings.
We're gonna listen to some music and we'll be back. That one was just bad. Wow, that one invoked not even no joy in me. It invoked the opposite. It invoked just primal rage inside of me. Human beings. All right, we're gonna listen to. I don't know anything about the song, but we're gonna listen to "Vigilantes of Love" by Blister Soul. We'll be back in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the song just ended, but it was just like quiet, so I just wanted to go ahead and start. So we're back. That was Vigilantes. It's not spelled vigilante. It's spelled like something else. Vigilantes of Love by Blister Soul.
Pleasant song.
So I realized that I skipped a song on accident, or skipped a joke on accident. So how can you tell that your acne is starting to get out of hand? The blind people start reading your face.
Ooh.
That's your bad acne.
That's not even funny. That's just hurtful.
You know what we should do next time? Yo mama jokes.
Your mama's
acne so bad. The blind people start reading her face. That's a bumpy woman. That's a bumpy mama.
Your mama's so fat that she's a whale. She's just
Your
a
mama's
whale.
so fat she got cholesterol problems. She died.
Your mama's so short. She used a Dorito chip to paraglide.
I kind of like that image, that mental image. All right. So you have 2 more?
Yes, I have 2 more.
All right.
My friend think he's smart. He told me.
My friend think he's smart.
That actually thinks he is smart. Yeah, that's what it says. He told me an onion is the only food that makes you cry. So I threw a coconut at his face.
I bet he started crying then.
Oh yeah, he's probably missing a few teeth.
A horrible person. All right, to prove a point, I committed assault. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's okay.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome.
Awesome.
When you, I don't know the rest of the song.
I don't.
You so precious.
When you smile.
Smile. Like a well-oiled machine, the two of us.
yeah.
You precious.
Precious.
Smile.
You play tic-tac-toe. Well. I can't.
Your mom so fashy look like whale.
She looked like whale.
All right. So this one's a story.
My mama said.
Have you seen those commercials where I hate this commercial where it's like Invisalign and it's like, what you got on? Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I hate those commercials because it's like no child. It's not, don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Well, you know this from that one Vine when like these people were asking this kid like, hey, what are you wearing? He's just like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Oh, is that what it's from?
Yeah, that's what it's from.
Huh. All right. The more you know. The more you know.
Reading Rainbow.
All right. So a man walks into a bar. And he has this, he's the normal looking dude, skinny dude. He just has a giant orange for a head.
Uh-oh.
So the bartender's like, whoa, what's up with it? He's like, don't worry. I know. I got a story. He's like, well, do tell. So he's like, all right. So I was walking through the desert and I got lost. So I was lost in the desert. I didn't have any water. I didn't have any food. But I saw a little shiny thing in the distance. So I went to it and it was a lamp. So I was like, oh, I know where this goes. I've seen these movies. So I rubbed the lamp. And then a genie comes up. The whole, what if Grandpa, your wish master, you get 3 wishes. Like, the whole deal. So he's like, all right, well, I got to test this. I want a wallet that always has $1,000 in it. Whenever I take any amount of money out, it always replenishes. It always replenishes. And then he feels something, and there's a wallet in his back pocket. So he opens it, takes money out, more money comes up. It's like, awesome. This is for legit. It's not even like a trick thing. So he's like, all right, I want a giant mansion with tons of beautiful women who are very attracted to me. So boom, he's in this giant mansion. Hollywood Hills, and there's a bunch of attractive women. They're just running around. They're just all attracted to him. They're all like trying to hug him. I don't know. And he's like, and there's like, all right, you have 1 wish left. And the bartender's like, all right, well, what was your final wish? And he's like, well, I have everything I could have ever wanted. I want a big orange head.
I just want my head to be orange.
So yeah.
And there's the story, bartender. Why? You had all that power.
I mean, a big orange head is not the bottom of my wish list,
I'd rather be a banana.
You rather
I have a banana head.
God.
Yeah.
Just your eyes and your mouth are on the top, so it's like curved. So you're just like a weird giraffe thing.
Hello, humans.
Hello.
Hello. Helloing, friending.
What fruit would I want as my head? I'd want a star fruit.
Star fruit. Okay.
So I could just, or a pineapple. So I could just run up to people and just hurt them really badly.
You remember when you picked on me back in high school? Yeah.
What? Well, say you're joking, then I have a thing about pineapples.
Pineapples.
We have like 2 or 3 minutes.
Pineapples. What happens to a frog car when it breaks down?
To a frog car?
Yeah, what happens to a frog car?
Do not say it croaks.
When it breaks down.
Do not say it croaks.
It gets towed away.
Dang it, that's... So, pineapples. I think Markais won if we were. But, so pineapples. I read somewhere that in the early 1700s and so, pineapples were this big prestigious thing, right? Because they're very rare and they're very expensive. They had to be imported. So, villages and towns, like towns like, let's say Charleston or Charlestown, they would have they'd have like a pineapple and they'd be like, all right, so the rich people, this guy's like, I have a pineapple. You can rent it for a week. So they would literally, and I have not fact checked this, but I saw it on TikTok, but they would literally rent a pineapple just to have it and like bring it around, put it in their front yard and stuff like that, just as they were like, oh my God, it's like a status symbol. So, if you ever go to coastal cities, you'll see like those rich houses that have those big like pillars and there's like these pineapples on them.
Yes.
That's why, because they're a symbol. They're like a status symbol.
Wow. Okay.
Huh. I need to search that up, but I always wondered why pineapples. It's such a weird thing.
Probably because
I thought that was just a Charleston thing.
Maybe.
But it's like it just shows you're rich. It's a rich
because it's like a
fancy
tropical
thing.
food.
And then of course now if you make it now, you're just like, oh well, it's a style now. It's a fad. But
Pineapples.
I never understood that. It's like if I get to choose what stone statue I'm gonna have on my wall, I choose like a dragon or something. You know, like I wouldn't do a pineapple. Or I've seen chickens. Like no, I'm doing that or I'll just be weird and do like a penguin.
The penguins are adorable.
I know that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But everyone would be like, why do you have a penguin? It's like, is that or a pineapple?
I have money. I can do what I want. Don't question me, peasant.
So, I guess that's about all the time we have for today. But I'd like to thank you guys for listening to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. If you're on YouTube, be sure to like the video because someone keeps disliking it.
Hey.
I don't know who you are.
We will find you.
We will find you.
And we're going to give you a really big hug and ask you very kind
And we're gonna steal your girl.
What if it is a girl?
We'll steal your man, too.
Okay. Oh. You're going to turn your man into a gamer.
We're going to... to a gamer?
You're going to turn him into
and you'll never see him again.
No.
He'll be too cool for you.
He's too cool for a girlfriend.
Yeah, we're gonna get your friend addicted to Dungeons and Dragons and you'll never see him again.
Never. We'll just have 4-hour sessions where 3 hours we just talk and we only play for like an hour.
We played for a little longer than that. Played for an hour and a half. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. And remember, SRUD Legends, Raid Shadow Legends.
SRUD!
We are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. We are sponsored by the Raid Shadow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome.